Yeah, he upstairs.
Hey, could you tell him to call me like ASAP? I need to do something for me.
Alright. Hey, bruh. Brother-in-law want you to call him. Brother-in-law. Alright. So he wants you to do something for him. ASAP. He just called me. Just called me and asked me, was you here? He said, tell him to call me ASAP. I need him to do something for me.
She'll call him real quick.
Oh, Bill, I ain't finna do that, though. The league, I mean, this motherfucker changed teams. I done beat him twice. It's a three game series. Now I got to play him 3 more times. No, I done beat you twice. I'm not gonna pay you 3 more times.
I guess I was gonna come to your crib.
Bruh, this Gordon calling. Bruh.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The two men you see. Ibrahim Baez is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Stepping into the box, Carlton Coleman. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally. Down, start there.
2 strikes.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Reds.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Jacob Junis gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yu Darvish gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Charlie Blackmon is retired to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
McCann.
Striding in for Boston, James McCann. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston straight. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The third baseman, number 16.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here.
1 strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Evan Longoria is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to.
Way to go.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jason Hayward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Nick Ahmed.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Has a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. In now, David Bodie. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Evan Longoria stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Michael Givens enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Standing in, James McCann. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Givens rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line drive, base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. The relay. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Kevin Kiermaier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. He hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Jimmy Cordero answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
2-1 to count. All even now, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Evan Longoria would be next. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
For the Mariners, the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jose Quintana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62.
Let's play ball. 3. Full 4. Take your base.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Popped up. Machado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down. Blake Parker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
He's running his first for the Mariners. Number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Kiermaier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The throw to third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Billy Gonzalez takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's safe. The throw was offline. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Evan Longoria is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Red Sox. Rob Hollis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the stride. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
The final line score.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-6. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-0. The Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-2. The Orioles' second baseman, number 11, drove home 3 runs, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 7-5. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-4. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-0. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates put together 10 total hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-3. The Cardinals finished off the 4-game sweep as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-3. The San Francisco Giants pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 12-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights this evening as we... Brandon Waddell is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Waddell, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Adames brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. John Lester will be on the bump for game 2 of the series.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, on to first to complete the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nick Ahmed is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes set, the 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Ahmed at second. Kiermaier on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Stanton is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2's the count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 0-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Here we go. He's safe.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, catcher, James.
At the plate, James McCann. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now pitch on the way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Cain absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. That miss